Now, a couple of weeks ago, many of you will know that there was a rumor that surfaced of saying that Nio was intending on selling some of its asset or key asset to another company, which so many of the people were, or the rumor was talking about battery swapping segment of Nio, saying that there is a party that is really interested in buying a majority stake of the battery swapping segment under Nio Power, or buying a majority stake onto Nio Power, which the CEO of Nio came and rejected those claims to say that there's no one that is going to buy that Nio Power or a controlling stake onto Nio Power. And the rumors, if you remember very well, they were talking about that the company that is going to come and acquire that it's none other than CATL. And you will know very well, if you remember, that CATL and Nio, just over a month ago, they formed a strategic partnership which CATL is going to inject millions of dollars into Nio's battery swapping station business, building battery swapping stations together. Now, the relationship of Nio and CATL is not just starting by battery swapping stations. It's not starting by this partnership of battery swapping station, which is similar to the partnerships that Nio has been forming of other battery swapping stations. But all of the Nio cars that have been sold or that are there, they are using CATL's batteries, right? The batteries that are being utilized onto Nio models, all of them are built by CATL. So there's already some good working relationship between the two companies. And this recent partnership of Nio and CATL, it was just coming as an additional partnership to that of Nio. Over and above these two partnerships that I've told you about, there is another one for battery management, right? Nio, CATL, I think BYD and the other company, they opened Nio, CATL, and the other two companies, they opened a company called Meritary. Meritary, it is the battery management company where we know that Nio owns a majority stake of that company. These batteries that are being, of course, used by at battery swapping stations, they are managed by the company called Meritary, which is a majority of that company. It's owned by Nio. Now, the reason why I'm giving you this background, or the reason why I'm telling you all this, is because the rumor of another company buying a controlling stake of Nio Power just came out again. And like I said previously, the Nio CEO denied the rumors, but now to see this news coming out again, I'm not sure what is really happening. But all I can say is that there is no way that the CEO can come and deny the rumors a couple of weeks ago, and then everything is now all of a sudden those rumors were true. Because remember, he has got a company to protect, a reputation. If he denies something and all of a sudden what he denied was not accurate, then obviously it becomes something that investors worry about, right? Because as seen on the screen, notice that this is an article from CNF Post. It says that Nio is in talks with a potential buyer to sell its stake in key asset, report says, right? This is according to the Chinese tech media outlet Late Post. 2 months ago, like I said, the reports emerged that CATL was in talks to acquire controlling stake in Nio Power, but Nio, of course, rejected those rumors. And seeing this surfacing again, I suppose it's something that, of course, I don't know if this is accurate, but one thing is certain, and that is, of course, CNF Post, you'll know that I think even last time it was them that shared those insights of a potential rumor saying that the CATL could be acquiring a major stake in Nio Power, or onto Nio Power, which, like I said, Nio denied all those rumors. But let's wait, let's see. But I don't think so, because one thing that you will know about Meritary, Nio is a majority stakeholder of Meritary, right? And Nio, apparently the plans is that they have is to buy even more stake, or is to increase their stake onto Meritary, which there is no way that Nio can have plans of increasing their holdings or their stake into Meritary if they are planning to sell a portion of their, or a majority stake of their Nio Power. It does not make sense, which is why even those rumors were declined. Is there a potential partner that Nio is seeking for battery swapping? Yes, there is a possibility that there is another partner that will be building battery swapping stations with Nio, but I don't think that that partner will be coming to acquire a majority stake at all. I don't think so, because battery swapping station technology is what makes Nio to be special, and not many people still don't realize the abilities of battery swapping stations, and the fact that Nio continues to accumulate or see their users accumulate massive swaps on a daily basis. I mean, 2 days ago we were talking about 2 days in a row where we saw battery swaps exceeding 100,000 per day, which simply means that Nio is halfway, or by just those 2 days, Nio is already over halfway when it comes to getting to see their battery swapping stations reach a break even. A lot of people were talking about the $3.6 billion cash at hand that Nio reported yesterday during their Q1 earnings. And I highlighted something very important to say that, remember, that is the money that they had as of the end of March, right? But in by the 7th of April, you will know that Nio, still on those earnings yesterday, they spoke about the $555 million they raised in a single day, and that money is not factored in on that $3.6 billion. So we can safely say that right now Nio's total cash at hand is remaining at over $4 billion. I'm not saying that this is a good cash at hand, but I'm saying things are not as bad as some people would portray it. And one thing that led into, of course, the cash at hand to reduce is, of course, the sales that dropped from what we saw in Q4, which were over 72,000 to now just over 42,000. That is another thing that led into Nio cash at hand to drop. The sales were not enough, which is something that we should take cognizance of that. But another thing, of course, that made the cash at hand to drop is, of course, the technology, the R&Ds that Nio is spending, the day-to-day runnings of this company, right? But the good thing is that Nio is implementing something called the CPU, which they are focusing on something on projects that make financial sense. We have discussed a lot about that one, but all that I'm telling you here is that there is no way that Nio could want to come and just sell their stake, because there is no reason, honestly, for them to do that. Because if they have got over 4 billion cash at hand, I don't think there is really a reason for them to obviously sell a stake onto their Nio battery swapping stations or onto Nio Power. But again, let's wait, let's see. We'll continue monitoring this news, but I think these are not accurate. These are still rumors, and Nio, last time they have rejected the rumors. Let's hear what they say now. Are they still going to reject these rumors? Let's hear for the latest developments, or let's wait for the developments that will tell us or give us or show us what is really happening on the ground. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the head with the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. It takes some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you get to be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Those that have been liking the videos, I appreciate you guys. Those that have been subscribing, I appreciate you guys. Please continue or consider, of course, also hitting the notification bell so that at least you don't get to miss on the opportunity of getting the latest news firsthand, because I do the research for you guys and make sure that I give you the news as they come. I'll see you on the next one. That's all from me, my dear friends, and God bless you all.